So weird. Played football for 30 odd years and now I feel uncomfortable. So annoying. I'm actually quite good at this game as well. The balance is knackered. No. Stupid bloody stroke. Don't have a stroke, man. Everyone's watching this thinking, do you know what, he's shite. I couldn't walk. I actually got to the point where I couldn't walk at all. The thought of kicking the ball was beyond me. Oh, shit. But I'll keep doing it, because it might help me balance. See, that feels okay at times, and then other times it doesn't. Not good, this is it. The worst thing is I'd still get a game for Everton. Have it. No. No, stay away from there. I'm going to have to keep on trying this, just to see what happens. It must be doing me some good, especially with the balance. That's one of the big problems, not just the strength, it's also the balance. Something I've been having trouble with lately. Really struggling with balance. I've almost fell over a couple of times. So I need to work on it. But for now, the ball can go back in. I need to go for a walk. Man, I've done nothing. How bad is that? How bad is that? I've done nothing. And I'm absolutely shattered. Absolutely exhausted. He's still there anyway. Right, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm glad I tried that though. I know what to expect now. And I need to keep on doing it. I reckon it'll do me some good. Constantly doing that, just repetition, over and over and over again. And hopefully the neuropathways will figure themselves out and I'll be able to walk a bit better, walk a bit further, be a bit stronger, run at some point, hopefully. You know, that's all for the future, but hopefully at some point I can run again. I'd love to do that. As much as I wasn't a fan of running in one straight line for a while, I'd rather play football than run, but right now I'd love to just go for a run. That was quite frustrating, to be honest with you. Considering I've been playing football, well, pretty much all my life. I've played five-a-side for 30 odd years. I'm used to being quite good. I'm used to being fairly balanced for a big lad as well. Fairly light on my feet for a unit. And then all of a sudden I'm not. But like I said, it wasn't that long ago that I was unable to walk, let alone go in the back garden and kick a ball around. So I would say that's a huge improvement, wouldn't you? I would. It's all very pretty, this, considering it's council property. People are looking after it. Need more of this. Be proud of the place that you live in. Take care of it. Look after it. But I'm glad I got out in the garden and just tried. It doesn't help that my knee's sore as well. It's always bloody sore. But if I keep on doing that, keep on trying, I might not get any better, but I might do. Do you know what I mean? You don't know until you've tried. So I'll have to try. And that was the first little effort. Stupidly out of breath though. I mean, you've just watched it, haven't you? I didn't do anything. I am completely out of breath. Is that the stroke? Is that asthma? Is that just a general lack of fitness that I have now? Not much I can do about that, to be honest. Until I can start running again. So it's not something I need to worry about. If I was fully healthy and I was this unfit, I would need to worry about it. No, know what I mean? B is the magic number. I can barely see the screen as well, so many apologies for the inconvenience if what I think I'm pointing at is not actually on the screen. Oh, man. It's bloody warm and all that. Quite like this thing over the road here. They built yet another housing estate. They've had something stupid like 600 or 700 houses built next to us, which is not really good, is it? But that grass verge over there has been left with wildflowers. That's quite long as well, really, isn't it? Goes from my doctor's there all the way down to the hospital that I stayed in for 2 months down there. And I think we need more of that. More of these things where we're looking after the animals, the insects, especially the bees, man. They've had a hell of a time, the bees. Pesticides everywhere. No need. These aren't real, by the way. But they give you quite a bit of a scare at times. Man. We cross here now. I like this. I like the greenery. The little patches of flowers as well. Hopefully. They used to be. Mind you, it looks like it's been cut not too long ago. I am tired. Despite the lie-in, and with a heavy week ahead of me, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? You know. A bit quieter with that road down there being shut. How long's that going to be shut for? I need that. I go that way when I pick Jess up from work. Anyway, be prepared, you're about to see me get run over. Cars come round there at a rate of knots. Oh no. See? Road completely closed. And that there, that's Kew Woods. That's somewhere where I keep on saying I need to go, which I will do, but not today because I am absolutely goosed. That never used to be there. In fact, none of this used to be here. We moved into this house in, oh man, February 2007, and all this were notebook fields. This entire area on the right hand side was just massive fields, and there was a load of horses living there and a couple of donkeys. To be honest with you, I don't mind these houses, like, but it looked better as fields, and the horses were way better. People used to turn up and feed them carrots, or morons as it says in Welsh. Did you know that? The Welsh for carrot is moron. I'm not sure it's pronounced moron, like, but it's definitely spelled moron. Moron is also the nearest town to the place that we stayed in Cuba. We stayed on Cayo Guillermo, one of the little islands, the Cayos, off the northern mainland. And the nearest town where most of the workers came from was called Moron. M-O-R-O-N, Moron. I went there on a colourful Cuba tour, because it's no good staying in a 5-star hotel, or a 5-star resort rather, and thinking Cuba's lovely. What you need to do is actually get out there and have a look how people live their daily lives in extreme poverty. There's some young lad had a look of either Chachi off Happy Days or, I don't know, a New York barrio kind of hoodlum. And he kept saying to me, mate, who's a Man United fan from Huddersfield, of course he is. He was wearing his United shirt. He kept saying, can you swap shirts with me? Fucking hell, mate, I'd give you the shirt if it wasn't the only thing I was wearing. I'm not putting that on what you're wearing. Felt shit though, because we were absolutely filthy rich compared to them, and there's nothing remotely rich about us. It's just relative, isn't it? I wish I could help everyone, but you can't. Did help the staff though, the ones who looked after us when we were leaving. Just left them absolutely everything we could. Gave one of the barmen an Everton shirt. She said there's always Liverpool, always Man United, always red. I like yours. Yeah, you can have it, mate. No problem. Left all the razors and blades, shaving gel, everything. Fellow we gifted to was in tears. He said that's 3 months' wages. Fucking hell, mate. It's about 20 quid, eh? Pound stretcher. Anything you say you can have. Just remember that when you go anywhere. We are lucky. We're in a privileged position. While we may not seem rich to ourselves or to our neighbours and what have you, we're better off than a lot of people. And if you can help them out, help them out. Great place though. Lovely place to go for a holiday. Coral sands which never got hot. Crystal clear water. It's absolutely amazing. Alright. And one of the best things about it as well was the only time I've been to a major city, when I went to Havana, done a day trip there. The only major city I've ever been to, and there wasn't a single McDonald's or Starbucks or anything like that. Nothing. It was nice to see. So I was going to say UK high streets. The equivalent of a UK high street. Everywhere you go around the world, the Western world, golden arches, Starbucks, the same shit everywhere. And they've got too much money for the locals to argue against, haven't they? No one's going to go somewhere where they're charging a proper amount for decent local food. Well, you can go and buy cheap shit, copy and paste burgers. Nah. Buy local if you can. You had no choice over there. I think my legs are going to fall off. Right, well, I'm almost home, so that's it. Get ready for the live stream. See you later.